Tina Smith to replace Al Franken, and I, for one, would like a picture with her. Hannibal Buress arrested in Miami. I bet that was funny. Papadopoulos' fiancé is a fucking patriot. Nice hack heist. 4,000 Bitcoin stolen worth $60 million. Currently, there is no reimbursement plan, but keep telling me how safe an investment Bitcoin is. Chiririco will now run again. He has no respect for his fellow politicians and prefers to return to being a clown. Nora Fidel was assaulted on a Vancouver commuter train. A bystander named Jake Taylor stepped in to help. Fidel called Taylor her hero and then went on Instagram to ask why no one else on the train intervened in the Islamophobic and sexist attack. Reportedly, no one pushed the emergency alarm or used the intercom, and no one shouted fire. Convicted rapist Larry Nassar was a gymnastic pediatrician for the Olympics, which is a pedophile's dream job. Highly respected. Bryan Singer raped a 17-year-old boy. That question mark is for legal reasons. Roy Moore admires Putin, but Putin doesn't like losers. Australian one-punch death is a legal phenomenon from what I hear. This is what results when you practice punching kangaroos. Former House Speaker Dennis Hastert is barred by a judge from being alone with minors, and I don't want to be alone with them either. Who tried to frame Chuck Schumer with the rape case? Somebody called Michael Clayton. And I'd like to bring in Rhoda Young, Private Eye, and solve some of these arsons in the Bay Area. Ryan's toy reviews are worth millions, but does he split it with the child labor toy industry? 3,800 pounds of cocaine seized by the Texas Coast Guard from a submarine, and I, for one, would like to know why the Kansas City Coast Guard hasn't found anything yet. Oakland municipal strike means I don't have to give a fuck about parking meters. Wait, are they back? Sharon Reed likes to share and read the racial slurs that people write to her. Betty White ain't got nothing on Rosemarie. Travolta's Gotti film shelved. John says it has nothing to do with the masseuses that sued his ass. KT McFarland is another White House official who apparently has no idea what their job is or what they spend their time doing. A Beverly Hills rapist is making Uber look even worse. John Oliver criticized Dustin Hoffman, so Alec Baldwin stepped in because he is an expert on sexual harassment, apparently. Seth Rogen, John Leguizamo, and Melissa Etheridge have pledged to boycott Sirius Radio if Steve Bannon resumes his radio show. And if there's a room they want Bannon in instead of Leguizamo, Etheridge, and Rogen, I'm glad I'm not invited to that party. Keaton Jones must be a confused little kid right now. Trump accusers unite to challenge Congress to represent the American people for once. Last I heard, it was turned over to the Department of Justice, which is like asking a dog to investigate his own asshole. New York subway bomb doubled as a Lyft ad. The Samantha Fox David Cassidy fight. I guess Cassidy lost because he's dead. Silver sprinkles are not food. Serial killer Todd Kohlhepp is going for the book deal. Cops shot 4,000 people in 6 years, but how many people did they miss? Trump sent a child to interview Roy Moore, and I'm afraid both for and of that child. Russian hackers get free access to the ATM. Honestly, this Russian hacker thing is starting to look like a little bit of fun. Ed Lee didn't even bother to finish out his term. Ellen and Oprah share a fence, but who has better Wi-Fi? Median net worth for black families in Boston is $8, so that's what, $2 per person. A 13th human foot washed up on the shores of Canada. Authorities are unsure whether there are suspects or if they might be armed. SFSPCA is using anti-homeless robots. Better get some bums in kitten costumes. And the LA Weekly fired everyone. I guess they got tired of competing with Teen Vogue.